Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and today we are talking about the Sparking Zero patch notes. These just came out, as y'all can see. It is almost 3:30 for me, bruh. It's early in the morning, but we move, bruh. I gotta get this information out to y'all. So we're gonna go over a whole bunch of things. I've took a glance at it. This is long. They did a lot of stuff. All right, so let's start with this first. The patch note. Well, not the patch notes, but the patch will be coming out at December 12th, 2024. It's a free update, obviously. This was to be expected. Maintenance will be performed at 17 through 19 JST on December 12th. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck 50. I do not know what time this is for y'all. I'm sorry, bruh. I don't know my times like that, bruh. But we moved, though. We move. But let's move into some of the other stuff since I can't really, help y'all with that. So we're going to move into this. Changes and adjustments related to the game modes and competition. Okay, so I talked about this in my leaks video, but we are finally able to play all the maps now when we are doing, player versus player at the house, like local multiplayer, basically. So y'all don't have to just use hyperbolic time chamber no more. We can use all the stages. All the stages in player 1 versus player 2 can now be selected. It's a big W. Our next thing is changes and adjustment to related functions. The battle setup added a function to switch the display method of the character. Added the my set function for. Okay, so I don't know exactly what this is. I'm assuming this right here is like you're able to save specific team combinations that you want to use in the future. That's what I'm assuming. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. And added a function to switch the display method of the character. I'm sure that's just exactly what it sounds like. You can view the characters in a different way than usual. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like though. Ranked in PvP. Alright, let's get into this, bro. Added a function to skip the little cutscene at the beginning of battle. Finally, bro. Both players must operate. Okay, so I'm assuming it's the button that you usually will push when you're in training mode to skip. We are finally able to skip those mini cutscenes. I know a lot of people have been complaining about that, me as well. I mean, I know it's just like 10-15 seconds, but shit is kind of annoying, dog. Shit is kind of annoying. Added a function that allows you to choose whether to make team members public or private when forming a team. I'm not exactly sure what that means. I don't really play player matches. This is for player matches. I'm sorry I didn't mention. I've never usually played casual like that, so I'm not sure exactly what that means. I think that means like people are able to see you choose your team. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's what this means. Custom battle mode editing. Added character order for text sorting. Cool. No one really uses it. Option. Added a function that allows you to change the camera to a close distance in battle. So you're able to change to your POV or just like where your camera is looking. I'm not sure what that means. I'm gonna have to take a look at that in game. These patches aren't live yet. They don't go live till tomorrow. And I think they don't go live till tomorrow night. Okay, here we go. Fast Dragon Rush. This is a new action. So all of this right here is new. I'm not gonna go over this because the the inputs might be different for everyone else. Has been added a high-speed dragon dash to move at high speeds towards the opponent by pressing and holding it. So that if y'all don't know what Dragon Dash is, it's where you go straight behind the opponent, I'm pretty sure. And this one goes even faster, it looks like. Okay. There's going to be some new tech with that. This is going to be interesting in the future. I wonder how fast this is, though. Like, how much faster this is than our normal one. We're gonna have to test that in our PvP videos. Smash fighting. Ooh, kinky. Prevent you from flinching even if you receive a rush key bullet while charging a smash flight. What is a rush key bullet? I've never heard of a rush key bullet. Rush key bullet. I'm gonna have to take a look at that in game. But when charging a smash flight, I'm sure it's just like, your regular charged attacks. Maybe a rush key bullet is when they spam the key blast. See, when charging a smash flight during a rush flight, the amount of charge time decreased according to the number of hits has been increased. When charging a smash flight during a rush fight, the amount of charge time decreased according to the number of hits has been increased. So like that, obviously the amount of charge time has been decreased, but what is the number of hits? I'm not sure exactly what that is. Y'all gonna have to find out some of this stuff for yourselves. Some of these things, this is my first time hearing about. Well, this is. I'm just confused about a quarter to the number of hits. I'm gonna have to test that out as well. Rush key bullet. Increase the amount of time it takes to shoot the next time you finish shooting the maximum number of consecutive shots set for each character. Okay, so I figured. So rush key bullet is literally just like when you spam key blasts. I'm pretty sure it happens right after you dash and then key blast. So they increase the amount of time it takes to shoot the next time you finish shooting the maximum load. Okay, so you can't continuously spam, basically. That's what they're saying. Rush key bullet repelling. It is now possible to move from a stationary state where the key blast is being repelled while moving. It is now possible to move from a stationary state to a state where the key blast is being repelled while moving. So you can move while you're reflecting, basically? Like when you stand still and you want to start moving, you can start moving since you're repelling? That's what I'm assuming this is. Google Translate, bruh. Google Translate, what is this, bruh? Step E. Immediately after the start of a step, you will not be attacked by some of them. Rush key blast and smash key bullets can also be avoided. Immediately after the start of a step, you cannot be attacked by some of them. I don't know if this is just Google Translate, like, I don't know what's going on here. These patch notes just came out. Maybe, some of the wording will be different when someone like officially translates the patches. Right now, I'm just relying on Google Translate, so I apologize for any inconsistencies. Rush key bullets and smash key bullets can also be avoided. So I'm not exactly sure about the maneuver they're talking about. I would assume a sidestep, but that doesn't make sense. Z-burst dash. Increase the consumption at the time of activation. Dragon dash. Z-burst dash. Okay. I think I understand. Increase consumption time at the time of activation. How much did it take before? Oh no, there's so much stuff that's gonna have to be tested. Burst smash. Eliminate energy consumption at the time of activation and make it a specification that consumes energy according to the distance while moving. So if you move, it takes more ki than it would if you're stationary? Eliminate consumption at the time of activation. So it doesn't take ki in certain instances, basically. Blast. Increase the amount of damage. Increase when using boost. Finally. Okay, so boost even they have a bigger impact now. It's about time. Z search. Oh, thank God. I said this in my problems video. Z search is not removed when changing characters. When the Z search is off, the opponent, if the opponent is in the direction of the front of the field of view, it will be caught in a short time. Finally. So Broly's that like instantly spark. I mean, even though you can't do that anymore, like if you go into sparking mode and then they try to insta spark, you should lock on faster and you should be able to stop them in that short amount of time. Z counter changes. Okay. Input reception time has been shortened. Oh. That's just gonna make it easier to break out of combos. When the Z counter is continuous, the input difficulty has been changed to gradually increase. Okay. So you have a shorter window to use either Z counter if you are doing it back to back, basically. Okay. Increase the amount of energy that is consumed when Z counter is successful. Yes, Z counter should take key. I was seeing some people saying like, "Oh no, Z counter shouldn't take key. It's already hard to pull off." No, Z counter should take key, bruh. Yeah, Z counter wasn't even that hard to pull off. Z counter should fucking take key. Reduce the amount of skill stocks. Reduce the amount of skill stock increase when the Z counter is successful. So basically, it's not going to give you like a whole bunch of skill meter. Basically, that's a good change. I like these changes for Z counter. I think all of these are good changes. It's what Z counter needed. Revenge counter. Decrease the skill stock consumed. Hold on. Decrease the skill stock resumed when revenge counter from 2 to 1. Thank the Lord, revenge counter now has a use. Because it wasn't worth it to use revenge counter if it was going to take 2 skill bars. It didn't make any sense. It wasn't useful. So now we have a reason to use revenge counter. You can now be reset to neutral, but you still have to be careful when you're using revenge counter because you can still be perceptioned, and you can also still get hit by a skill if you revenge counter at the wrong time. Rush fighting during sparking. The correction that gradually decreases damage on consecutive hits has been adjusted to reduce it to a larger extent. The correction that gradually decreases damage on consecutive hits. Okay. So, like with every hit in a sparking combo, you get, like, you just deal lower damage, basically. So basically a combo cap. Like combo damage cap. Well, not exactly that, but like, I can't think of the name of it right now. It's combo something. Combo compensation. That's what it is. It's combo compensation. Combos guard cannot be interrupted during the final attack, such as aerial combos and aerial slash combos. Huh. Okay. Alteration. Reduce the amount of health recovery for reserve characters. Is that like? Oh wait. Okay. I think it's talking about. I think this is talking about when you're doing team battles and you're switching in and out. So basically, you can't heal a whole bunch of health like you used to. Oh, thank God. That was a problem. Z burst dash for giant characters. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Y'all giant mains are cooked. Y'all are cooked. Z burst dash tackles by giant characters can now be guarded. W change, devs. W change. About damn time. That cheesy ass skill. Because them giants would just go into sparking and then Z burst dash you constantly. And you couldn't do anything about it. You'd be cooked. You'd be cooked. You get that? And then you'd instantly get hit by an ultimate. It was crazy. Adjusting or modifying skills. Sparking instantly skills in general. Increase the consumption for skill stock. I guess it's an okay change. That means it just went from 3 to 4, which is fine. It's an okay change. All skills that increase stats reduce the consumption of skill stock. All skills that increase stats reduce the consumption for skill stock. I wonder if that means that Blue Vegeta's blue evolution form now takes less. Ooh, that makes me wonder if Super Gogeta's skill should now only take 1, right? Because his right now takes 2, so should it... I mean, it buffs his skills. That also means that Super Saiyan 4 Goku's beat you in 5 seconds should be reduced as well. I forgot how many it takes. I think it also takes 3, so now it should take 2. That's good. That's really good. For certain characters. Multiple after image strike. Okay, it says after image fist, but I'm sure it means after image strike. The effect time has been shortened to 10 seconds. That's all I needed to see. This right here, this is all we needed to see. You're cooked. The effect time has been shortened to 10 seconds and is designed to be released if it is determined during the effect time. They're cooked. Change the amount of skill stock consumed from 1 to 2. Hold on. Is this talking about after image strike? It has to be. It only makes sense. Then what? Change the amount of skill stock consumed? Because after image strike didn't take... Who's this? Huh. I don't know who that's for. Defeat in 5 seconds. Oh, I know. This is Super Saiyan 4 Goku's. I'll defeat you in 5 seconds. Yeah, that's Super Saiyan 4 Goku's. Change the amount of skill stock consumed from 3 to 2. Let's go. I was just talking about that. Okay, that's a W. That's a W. Stardust Barrier. It can now be activated when you are being attacked from the front. Oh, that's a W. Okay, so basically that means that Gogeta now has his own evasive skill. Gogeta Blue has his own evasive skill. He can now get out of combos when using Stardust Barrier. Of course, it's going to be situational, but it's still good. It's no longer a useless skill. Adjusting and modifying the blast. Range, blast, and ultimate blast in general. Reduced speed. That didn't need to happen, I feel. I mean, it could have been for Super Blast, but ultimates? I feel like that's terrible. Well, now you're going to have to figure... Well, it might have to get used to the timing, but once you get used to the timing, like, you shouldn't ever get hit by another blast ultimate again. Okay. Super Vegino Final Kamehameha. Increased energy consumption and damage. So basically, does that mean it's going to take 4 bars? Like 4 key bars instead of 3 now? In exchange for damage? They didn't really need to touch that. It wasn't really a challenge to go against. Okay, so these are individual character buffs. That's what I'm seeing. Sun Goku Mini. Daima Goku, basically. Quick Rush. The trajectory can be manipulated during a lunge. We're going to go through these quickly. Mr. Satan Present Bomb. Increase the stiffness after activation. Increase the stiffness time after activation. Huh. That's interesting. Character adjustments and change. 19 and 20. Change the amount of time. Change the amount of physical strength and energy absorbed when throwing successfully. Dragon Dash, Rapid Climb, and Rapid Descent will consume energy. And we all saw that tournament, so that was a necessary change. That was a necessary change. Let's go. Cell Second Form, changed to be able to throw now. You're not... wait, changed to be able to throw through. I don't know exactly what that means. Kula. Does that mean cooler? It might be cooler. Increase the amount of health recovery during transformation. None too crazy. Giant characters increase the time it takes to charge. And Smash Melee reduce its power. Let's go. Okay, giant characters might just be dead. I'm not gonna lie. Vegeta the Great Ape Monkey and Dr. Wheelo reduce maximum health. Yeah, bruh. Giants might be dead. Giants might be dead. Usability and operation stability has been improved. This update is required for online play, internet connection. Okay, so that's it. That is the full patch notes for Sparking Zero. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. I'm happy with these changes. I think PvP will be a lot more, you know, player friendly. And this update comes out tomorrow, so we don't have to wait too long. Cause yeah, it's the 11th. So yeah, we don't have to wait too long or anything. So let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. You know, like and subscribe if y'all like the videos I post. I also do post gameplay videos, but I also do post informational videos for people that, you know, are just interested in anime games and stuff like that. And I will catch y'all on the flip side. Y'all stay safe. And that's it. Peace.